want to join?
What are you shooting? Oh, I'd love to, but I'm gonna have a match with Charlie. I can't. I mean, so it's
Well,
tournament. I'm just calling it main tournament they've got going.
You got it.
For the evening. Thank you very much. I would have otherwise. Yeah, we'll be here. We'll be here all weekend.
And a focus.
That's on. Joining the $1,000 jackpot, barely in progress. The Gateway Open, round one, a spectacular pairing of John O'Hagan and Kit Woolsey. You know, I'm biased toward the old geezers, but this could be, these conceivably could be the strongest two players in the tournament, and they get to play in the first round. And it'll be spectacular backgammon. While we were having technical difficulties, Kit stole a point. Well, he didn't steal a point. He had a good position and doubled, and John passed. And now we're well into game two, which started out with Kit making his 6-point and his ace point, and John failed several, danced several turns on the bar. And just as Kit seemed to be getting something going, John came back in, hit a couple of checkers. You can see Mr. Woolsey has 4 back checkers now. And then John doubled from the bar with like 11 hit numbers plus a vastly stronger position. If he hit one of the shots, he was going to be in complete control of the game. Kit did not have his 5-point yet. And now things have obviously turned around and gotten very, very interesting. I'm looking from a distance, and I'm old. And who's thinking here? John is thinking, and looks like double twos. All right, I guess I missed somebody. He must have come in with 1, shifted with 2, and then played 8-6. And now Kit's in reasonably good shape, but it's hard to finish the game. He's got to get his checkers, those 4 back checkers, back around. He's got the spare to play with on the 11-point, and he's sort of in danger if he gets hit. John may be able to wiggle back out from the checkers on the 23-point. Kit having 2 checkers on his own ace point makes bringing this position home a lot harder than it would normally be, because he's really only playing with 13 checkers. John, meanwhile, has several checkers wasted himself, so the wrong big numbers. It's very, 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 very tempting to want to come out with a 5, but if you do that, then what do you do next? Now this doesn't rate to go well. John's basically hanging back and hoping something good happens. It's getting increasingly difficult to win the game without getting very lucky. Now here, roll a 2 and cover one of the blots and then dance out with a 5. It's just, well, there you go, 2 and cover one of the blots. Now if Kit dances, we got a fun game. He did not. He came in with a hit and moves that checker forward. Again, he's really only playing with 13 checkers, many of which are tied up on points he doesn't want to leave, like his 4, 5, and 6 points. Right back in with to keep alive. Now, oh, that's nice to know. Oh, look, I get to see anybody who's listening can laugh at what I say. I do not have an XG running. We're not going to get any XG feed here, and we don't need it. We'll have fun taking our best guess as to what the right play is, and I'll have a good idea what we should be thinking about. Now I turn my head away, and obviously we're thinking. Kit's clock is running. Kit has the cube. Oh, we must be thinking about is it redouble time? Might it be too good to redouble, or is it not redouble time because it's such an easy take? This does not look like an easy take to me. John really needs to get out of there and stay away from rolling 4s. 5. That's great. That springs a checker, buys some time, and regains some coverage of the board. Now at 8 here, any 8 is good. 3-1, is that 3-1? Bring all, a little. The problem was if he broke the 11 point, he's either leaving multiple combinations or he doesn't have an ace to play. And now once again, I wonder. I wonder where Kit's head is. Is he thinking he's too good, or does he think this is actually not quite a double? Certainly comfortable holding the cube. It's a nice thing to have, and it's very difficult to bring the game home with the 2 checkers wasted on your ace point. I mean, you're at an advantage, but it doesn't automatically convert. Great shot. I was about to say it's like playing against a phantom 2-3 game, but there went the 3-point. Miracle shot. And now, and a hit. A great shot the other way. Now is there, there's trouble. He could, doubling from the bar is way too rich right now, because if he dances, he's actually got problems. So the 5s to get out and 5s to cover are, there you go, bingo. 3, stop and think, Kit, stop and think. Certainly might be right to hit here. It's also possible he should, this is clearly we're going all out for a gammon. John's position's not great, so if he rolls a 2, which he did, he hasn't automatically taken control of the game. He's still only got a 4-point board. 2 of the boards are deep points. So if Kit comes in, this is another good idea. It's certainly right to be thinking about the cube. And one thing I can guarantee you Kit is thinking is, if I doubled and was in John's position, would I be taking? I mean, that's exactly the first thought Kit's going to have. He's first going to decide, well, gee, if I was on John's side and the cube came my way, am I going to seriously consider passing? Am I going to snap it up so fast it'll make your head spin? I don't think this is a silly double. Now we got another choice. A fool and his 6-point, as Kit used to say. A fool and his 6-point are soon parted. And I told Kit not to stack the checkers up on the bar when there's 2 just 10 minutes ago, and he has already forgotten. So now we have to remember there are 2 white checkers on the bar. Okay, this is this. Can we get in? No. Now this is massively too good. Remember, there's already 2 white checkers on the bar. They're stacked on top of each other. Now there's 3 checkers on. There we go. John remembers. Thank you, John. Now we're kind of down to boxes or several 6s in a row. It's an interesting conundrum here from Kit's side. When do you hit and stop on the? Well, here he's going to hit and he can't keep going. When do you hit and stop on the 6-point? And when do you pick and pass? And the more checkers you have to big around, the more likely you are to hit and stop. And now Kit's got 9s and 2s to cover. And okay, so he picks it up. Now he'll bring the, he could bring the, if he maybe not bring the 3 into double 6s range. And that's what he's thinking about. He's thinking about, do I expose a checker to the miracle double 3s, but give myself a 6 to attack the 6-point? I mean double 6s. Or do I sit back? Okay, still 2s and 9s hit, and he will hit. And and he got a 12. Isn't that nice? 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't pick it up. Multiple covers, 3 in the air. If the board gets closed, then we start thinking, excuse me, there's the miracle double 6s. Now, what's going on the other way? And Kit, any hope of doubling is going out the window, because Kit now has 4 blots scattered all over the place and dances, and Kit is puking. He was on his way to a gammon, and we were going to be talking about backgammon chances until double 6s popped up. Okay, double 5s closes the 5th point, and does he wait with the Hoover maneuver? And is there only one opposing checker on the bar? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, there's only one checker on the bar. A little bit dangerous to leave blots everywhere and try to pick them all up. well, you certainly don't want to bury any checkers. So he's played 2, and the question now is does he bring 1 out and 1 down and sort of play wide open for what is almost certainly going to be a gammon if there's not a quick hit? Or does he give up on a lot of the gammon chances and play 2 out? I mean, it seems to me the gammon is so big, and there is a little bit of duplication on the in and hit numbers, that maybe it's actually right to bring it around. What do you got? You got 4-5, 4-2, 4-3, 4-1-2-3. Just that's it. I'm inclined to let the swinging begin. That's it. I'm inclined to do that. Go, John. This gives us a chance for Kit to hit back, and we can have a lot of fun. There's such a big gammon reward here. You know, if he plays safe, this is the quote unquote safe. Now it's not completely safe. It also doesn't guarantee picking up the second blot. I think, you know, with 4 blots to potentially play with, I think it's worth a little bit of extra oomph. He could consider burying a checker here and keeping all the, you know, leaving no shots, but leaving no return shots and keeping his chances of picking more checkers up later. I don't really like that. If Kit comes in with a 4, it may not be so easy to bring the thing home. So basically 1 checker kind of has to come out from the 6 point to the 14 point. You know, the 19 point to the 14 point. And then he's got to decide what to do with the 4th. That's 3 of them. There's the big play. I like it. Now 4-4 and 4-3 and 4-2 all hit, and he gets egg. So now we got 2s and 3s to hit, plus whatever that is, 9s. And can't see the dice because I'm old. Obviously that's a 2, and he's got a 6 with it. Now you can block double 4s spectacular. That's not ridiculous. I mean, block double 4s and just leave him the 4-1. You've caught the. I don't see any reason not to. Assuming it's a 6 and my eyes aren't deceiving me, I think you should just go ahead and make the 8 point and block double 4s. Yeah, he's thinking about it. I'm surprised he's taking so long. Let's see, he's got 2. He's caught 2 already, and he's still for a 4th. Comes around the corner. He's basically just paying off the double 4s, but he's got much better chances of collecting that 3rd blot. And that's not double 4 in the neighborhood. Large. Okay, now we're still subject to double 4s to make it exciting. Nope. Off of double 4s, but he's got a point. That's one of them. And again, here, it's not but highly unlikely, and could still lose. Although usually in positions like this, where your opponent's board is at least somewhat partly crushed, although Kit could rebuild the whole board. You don't got to get too many checkers off before it's very, very hard for Kit to win. What do we got left? Oh, it's a 4-2. All right, well, there's no reason to do anything there. Keep the board. Fours all double 5s. Oh, and double 6s. Is that big or roll? Hit the roll. 2. Oops. Yeah. Has no idea. Take an extra. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is getting. This. We need John. Is it big enough? 1, 2. Kit's probably off in 3. John does this. Oh, there's a terrible roll. And now Kit rates to make it, but he can't dilly-dally. There you go, nice shot. Now you kind of need John to roll big doubles and then Kit not to roll a 6. Okay, John will have double 3s or better if Kit does not roll a 6 or doubles. He did not roll a 6 or double, so it's double 3s or better for the game. And that was in favor of John O'Hagan. And the $1,000 jackpot. Nothing with the cube yet. I mean, 2-1 to 13. And unless the cube starts getting bigger, we're just playing backgammon. I mean, yeah, real close positions. You know, the trailer will play for more volatility, and the leader will play for safety. But mostly, they're just playing normal backgammon. Okay, John's grabbed his 5-point. Kit's grabbed his bar point. There's a great shot. Now John has the rack, as Bill Roberti likes to call the 4-5-6 combination. Oh, nice roll here. Does he run out to the midpoint and leave his lone back checker poised to escape on the 22, or does he take the front one around the corner? If John had another builder on the 6 or the 8, the play would probably actually go the other direction, because the lone back blot will get attacked if it can be, for sure. But there's no here, so this is a better chance of getting away, assuming he doesn't get hit, and he's not going to get hit. 6. Consider he could 6 down and the 2 down and split his back checkers, or he could have run one back checker all the way out, because that helps cover the outfield. Okay, now we're looking at the, when do you have a pointless double? Pointless being you turn the cube with having built no home board points. Boom, boom, boom. This is for John. He's got a time. I don't think Kit has enough. That's my personal opinion. Well, he's going to go for it. Can go wrong. What's he going to do if he rolls he's not hit, and he rolls a joker. So 1, 2, 1 off the mid, leaving the 3-6. No, bringing it now. Bring as possible, and if it could get worse, that's pretty. Kit not 5 prime, excellent blockade, and continues to cooperate by staying on the bar. I mean, in some weird sense, staying on the bar isn't all bad, because that might preserve his timing for an ace point game, which could get questionable if he came in too quickly. More like what change. Thinking about, does he do the nifty shifty from the 5 to the 1 point for the Kit, myself, and presumably John underrated these shifting blitzes. The robots have taught us that the blitzes are much stronger than we used to think. 30 years ago, Kit wouldn't be thinking about this. I certainly wouldn't be thinking about this. I would make a positional play. But it may well be right to make the ace point. The more of these things I study, the more I discover blitzes are just stronger than I thought, even after I started to learn. Kit remembered. John might have told him, keep the 2 checkers on the bar spread out. I think that's probably the right play. John stays out. That's very cooperative. Kit will either make a point or clear off the midpoint quickly. 1. I think the 5's going to come. There's no hit number. Double 2s, double 5s are both safe, so why not? And now John wants 5s and 2s, and quickly. And he gets just a 2. Okay. Well, this is an annoying number. Makes the ball weird to hit here. Dangerous to hit. He's supposed to play the 10 point, play the 4 to the 7 point. Okay. He can't be thinking. This is right. This is now any. It's not a 5-3. All right, so problems. He can't cover the 2 point. Look at that one little hole over on his side of the. Okay, so he's picking and passing and leave nothing. Very, very interesting. Now we need a 2 or a 2-5 or even double fives, and he rolls. Well, this is really exciting. Now it's hugely double-edged. Is that 2-1? It's in, which is crucial. Yeah, I guess it's you notice all the blots on the other side. It's 5-2 or 5-2 or double fives. It's only 5s and 2s that do it. What did he get? 5. Oh, hit over here. There's a 4 on that side of the board. Blots everywhere. Really, really critical to get in here. Ace, and better hit him. Better hit him. Now a 5 coming back the other way, and things have really gone the other direction. 5s and 2s, or 2-3. Oh! So 2s and 3s to cover, 5s and 6s. And what's this? Okay, 5-3, great. Makes the 2 point. 2 5s in short order will be okay. No 5s is bad. Kit now needs to get out of there. 2 or a 6. And he needs 4s and 6s to get out. Yeah, well, that's something to think about. Off the top of the. Get the 5s in quickly. Nope. John needs 4s and 6s to get out. And he rolls. Oh, closes the point. Still 4s and 6s to get out. Double 5s breaks his board right away. So 4s and 6s to get out. Double 3s is a little awkward. And double 4s or whatever that is awkward. Okay. No terrible number for is the most awkward. Yeah, might as well sort of this way. Backgammon is, of course, John does hit a checker. Oh, am I not?
He's a lonely guy like me, not allowed back here. No.
I think everything we're doing is brilliant.
Probably not.
All right. 2-5.
All right, we changed my. Yeah, we're changing microphones to see if this is any better. While we're changing, this is the new microphone. Kit's now leading 5-2 to 13. That is of some concern. And Kit has now made a home board point. John's made his 3-point, not quite as impressive. 5-4, you definitely poke him in the eye, slip into the open 5-point when the 6 and 4 have been made. Try to poke him in the eye and put his eye out. Meanwhile, Kit wants to cover that up and don't mess around with the back checkers, not that he can. Hit and bring a builder down. Get away with this and Kit's in great shape. Don't get away with it and it's an almost even game. 1, 2, 3, 4. He already has his 3-point. If he didn't already have his 3-point, there would be some reason to stay put on the 20 and make the 3 and try to link the back checkers. But with the 3 already made, he cannot. He does not want to stay back there. He's got no checkers to play, so he had to come around to his 10-point. John, I don't know. He's just taking a drink of water. Not a bad idea. I don't think this is a. Well, he is trailing, but I don't think he even trailing. I don't think this is a double. He needs a half step closer. I mean, it's the right idea. Kit's not going to be sending back any 4 cubes anytime soon with the chances of the thing going up to 8 or Gammon's creeping in. Yeah. All right. So. Well, good for John. I will yield to John's decision here. He's clearly well ahead in the race. You know, pairs of even numbers point on Kit's head. Pairs of odd numbers make the 5-point, and Kit has no trouble taking. You know, the only question, and John's well behind in the match. So there you go. See, now if Kit doesn't do something pretty good, John may have lost his market. If Kit does do something reasonably good like this, then John's kind of sorry he doubled. Oh, he will attack now. There's no question. He will attack if he can. And instead he rolls, is that a, oh, you're lagging. Oh, what's on? Yes. Yeah. So our computer here, we've got a laptop computer here we're following the stream on. And I've also got a large display, and the actual stream is a few seconds behind what I'm looking at. So Marianne Meese, who's kindly helping out and advising here, is looking at a position or a roll that's several seconds behind what's actually on the board. This is a very, very awkward roll for John. He if it was a 6-something, he would gleefully run out, but it isn't. So he has to either use the whole roll to get partway out, or he has to make a mess on the other side of the board. And stacking a 5th checker on the 8-point and playing 6-5 did not appeal to him. Kit now will do everything possible to, well, everything possible was simply roll double 3s and made the bar point. But get to the edge. Yeah, there you go. If you can get to the edge of a 5 prime, you can get over it. John did it all in one roll. Now we got 4s and 12s. And it's a 4. Yeah, I think you want the anchor for now, and then Kit desperately wants to fill in the 2. That's the worst place for that back checker to be. There is no good 4. He's forced to leave a blot somewhere. That developing a checker seems the most logical. Now a 5 or a 6-2, and we send a second checker back. 4 builds a prime, but then what do you do with the other half of the number? Something big that isn't a 5, he'll run out. Okay. Where are we now? Was this a redouble? Was that a redouble to 4? Oh, this is lots of exciting things could happen here. Cubes on 4. This is if Kit 4, if Kit wins a gammon, is 8, and 8 and 5 is 13. Isn't that efficient? If things get gammonish in both directions, John will be spinning it back to 8, because then Kit's gammon does him no good, and John's gammon wins the match. This could get exciting. With John having anchored on the 23-point, the gammons are harder, but that might not be the end of the number of checkers back. So here, a 4th checker back starts jacking up the gammon chances considerably. Is that 6-2 or 4-2? Oh, you're still behind me, Marianne. Yeah, that was a 4-2. All right, that's a fourth checker back. So now a gammon here could end the match. If John can make the 22-point, then we got a 2-3 back game of some sort, and that could be more exciting the other way. Oh, look at this. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. There goes the 2-3 back game. There goes everything. Little bit of hope now of getting a decent 2-point game out of it. To have that happen, you kind of want to stay out. There, the position's cracking and falling apart. A fifth checker back would be bad. And there it goes. Kit is just, everything's going Kit's way. John doesn't even want to hit this. He wants to stay out as long as he can. He comes right in with a 2-6, arguably his worst number. Kit will probably let that blot be and just do it. He couldn't hit it if he wanted to. Just bring that. Now can a gammon be saved or not? It's possible to run off the 2-point and save it, but it's not going to be easy. And the more John's position crunches, the harder it is, because hitting a shot may not save the gammon. It might just send more checkers back. And so Kit's feeling pretty darn good about all this. So for one roll, we got a nice position here. We need some big doubles to make Kit's position more awkward, or let if John can spring a checker and not crash his board, he maintains some non-trivial winning chances. Not as good from the 2-point as from the ace point, but still non-trivial winning chances. Kit's trying to figure out I don't think he certainly doesn't want to try to squeeze him out yet. He's trying to figure out how he can hold the prime as long as possible, and hope John cracks. And John isn't the pro. What did he roll? Ace something? Oh, that's not bad. What he was thinking about there, does he actually start giving up the 6-point to hold? 6-5. No, that plays. It just barely plays. 6-5 is a very awkward number next turn. And now any 6 doesn't play. Okay, so we got a 6-4, only the 4. Now 6-5 makes it interesting. Oh, double 5s lets him out and leaves no shots. Okay, now John really needs a 4 or 6 to try to get back out and put Humpty Dumpty back together again. And he gets 6-5. Good. So it's getting easier to run off the gammon and easier to win the game. This is 5-4. That's a shot. He has a choice. He might as well leave the 13 numbers and pre-clear. 5s hit. 11 5s plus 4-1. And 4-3 did not hit. Oh dear. There's still, there's suction to the ace point another shot. A 3 now makes it much easier to win because Kit's board is starting to evaporate. So, oops. It's 4 and double 4s. Okay. Double 3s, he's frozen there. 5-3. Oh, I'll start picking checkers off or play clear from the rear and don't ask any questions. That's something Kit had from years ago, but that's changed somewhat. Now we're going to scooping checkers off and trying to, and John's put his board back together again. Now 2 big numbers will leave another shot. 3-2 does not. Now see, now it's this ace point suction. 2 to the ace point and 3 off. The other play was to play 2 checkers to the ace point. And 1, 2, yeah, it's double 4s. 3 and waste 1 pip coming in. Okay, 6-5, 6-4, 5-4, leave a shot. 6-2 does not, but more checkers to the ace point. Now he may not need doubles, but he needs to roll big to save the gammon. 5. Okay. 6-2, 5-2, 4-2. 4-1. Okay, now next turn, there's issues. Or, is that double 5s? Well, let's see. He can wait, but I'm not sure it makes any sense to wait because what's he saving? If he waits, he's going to have to break his board. And how many checkers? 3, 6, 9, 6 checkers off. Now 1 more off, 7 checkers off. Bro, he could win. So the real question is how much is he risking being gammoned? And I'll tell you what, down 9-2 is, it's not the end of the world, but it's no bargain. Well, that's what he's thinking about. Is he can run away and save the gammon, but definitely be down 9-2, or he can stay back with a some small chance of winning, measurable chance of winning, but his chances of getting gammon to go up considerably. I mean, if he stays back and Kit rolls doubles and takes 4 checkers off, suddenly the gammon is very, very bad. Now I'm assuming there's no extra black checkers stacked on the ace point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That looks right to me. All right, so what's his choice? He can run all the way around and basically concede the game but save the gammon, or he can stay put by coming in with 1 checker and then forcibly the last 3 fives place 3 men on his ace point. That leaves him a 5.5 point board. He's going to play from down 5-2. There would have been an ace shot, and John would have rolled not an ace. Notice he rolled very hard to make sure he got big numbers. And that's the end of that. So now, what an exciting game. Now we're up to 9-2. We are playing to 13. It's not 11. And it's obviously not 9. But still, yuck. It would be nice for John to have an even number of points to go instead of an odd number of points to go, because he's sort of off parity here. Okay, 6-1 builds the bar point. That's normal. 4-6. Kit's just leaping the prime, a good thing to do, and gets 1 checker most of the way out. A hit with a 3, spread things out, and nice advantage. Is it 6-3? Well, that's a poopy roll. He doesn't really have much choice other than to do that. 2s and 4s, and is that 12s hit? 3s anchor, and some other 3. Oh, good. That gives him an advanced anchor. Now, John wants to get some. John wants to have gammon threats before he. And there goes the gammon threats. You notice that Kit didn't think very long at all before grabbing that anchor. Anchored on the 3-point, you're just not getting gammoned. You may not win, but you're not getting gammoned. And Kit wants to play games where we're just playing, for 1 point or 2 points. He does not want 4 points. He could use 4 points, but he does not want John getting 4 points or 6 points or 8 points or something. So Kit wants the cube low and games which don't involve gammons. Gammons his direction are fine, but getting gammon is bad. 5-2, probably just some builders. There's no, different match score, different situations. Maybe you actually abandon the 22 point and pop out, but not here. Oh, that's nice. It may be, at some point, John's position is strong enough that even though there's no great gammon threat, he can just, he can turn the cue. Oops, is that double 3s? It must be double 3s. I don't see any reason not to do that. Spread the checkers out better. We don't have an instant race counter. These 3-point games, I think it was Stick Rice. I always credit it to Stick Rice. 3-point anchors, 3-point games are almost always almost takes, which means, like, for money, they're not quite takes. They're almost always almost takes. So, at this match score with Kit needing just 4 to go, if there's no gammon in it, he can actually take. He can use those 2 points. It's a big deal. So John, somewhat counterintuitively, wants a pretty solid double, as long as there's no gammon involved. As soon as gammons start to creep in for John, then he wants to, have a happier trigger finger. And what's he thinking about here? He's thinking about, does he just leave this thing spread out like that, or does he maybe slot the 5-point? I think he can do this because he may be forced to, or may want to run from the. This is what he's thinking of. You really want I know John thinks the same way. You want this play to be right because it's so pretty. If he can make the 5-point, winning is much, much easier. It's far from automatic, because the problem here is that when John tries to get off his anchor and run around, Kit will attack the checker that's left behind and can outprime him. Okay, John has now decided he's over half the numbers are going to cover his 5-point. He's going to have a full prime, and he's happy to play from there. Okay, now we get to see how easy it is or hard it is for Kit to counter prime, because that's what Kit wants to do. Build this 4-point or hit that blot in the outfield. Okay, does both. He does both. Now the trick now is build the 4-point and then outprime him. If John doesn't roll a 4, oh, he rolled a 4. Things are getting way, way more difficult for Kit now. 3, but yeah, you gotta tighten up. Oh, he's still got a checker on the bar. Now it's what he wants to do is play to the 7-point and continue the counter priming. That just happens to leave 2, 4, 6, 8, whatever. I think it's like an 8 numbers. It's a bunch of shots if he comes to the 7-point. How likely is he to get gammoned here? If that gets hit, the gammons go up. This 3-point game with 4 checkers back behind a prime is a little more open. He danced. Now Kit build the 4-point and try to win. Small numbers, no big numbers. Small numbers. Okay, now now unfortunately he's got to hope for John to come in on the ace point, not just the ace and 2. Building a prime here and winning. Okay, ace, 5 out. Now Kit kind of wants to build his 4-point, maybe hit that blot along the way. This does, looks like a 6-3. This does nothing. Maybe keep that checker going to the 2-point. Coming in is just sort of praying that you're going to save the gammon. Or get very lucky to win. How do double 5s or double 4s play? 1, 2, 3. Double 4s are okay. Double 5s not as easy. And he didn't roll any of those. Okay, bringing guys around. That checker on the 9, that spare checker on the 9-point looks a little funny to me. Okay, there's just that's good. He wants to be able to spring a back checker without having crunched his board. John, meanwhile, is looking for flexible plays. How is there a bad double 6s or double 5s? 5-1. Kit really can't wait any longer before his board starts to break. 6-1. Somehow that looks right. Makes it easier to clear the backside of the prime and not be forced to leave any gaps in it. Okay, Kit. Well, the 4 is all but forced now. Does he eat the 5, kill a 5 by playing 6 to 5, or does he fill in the 4-point? He's deciding let's kill the 5. So future 5s don't play unless he's been allowed to escape a back checker. This is trying to hold on to what he can. He expects to make his 5-point, his 4-point again, and keep a 5-point board, and then hold that as long as he possibly can. Oops, see, he killed the 5, and then he rolled double 5s and didn't have to play anything. And now here's a big fat number. That 5's himself, but doesn't leave any shots, leaves a little bit of a gap. In all likelihood, this is no gammon and no win. Again, he can't play. That 5 trick worked pretty well. And there's, now winning is getting much more difficult for John, and there is some. Kit's looking, for Kit rather. John's looking at where to play the 4-3. Somehow it looks right to go to the 2-point. I'm not sure why. Maybe, but he does have 6 checkers there. So going to the ace, that makes double 5s rip 4 checkers off. John wants to sneak a gammon out of this mess if he can, although he can still lose. He's going to have to. Okay, what do we got? Is it double 3s again? Well, that's annoying. 1, 2. Well, he's got to play 1 more from the 5-point. Then was. Oh, he's backing it up. He's going to look at all 3. I don't think you want to leave the gap. So do you take all 4 off the 5-point, or you take 3 off the 5 and 1 off the 4? They're all sort of nasty looking. If you take all off the, I don't think you want to clear the 4-point. That's you. I would actually do this. All the plays are a little bit awkward. You know, you might want to have a 5-point board here. Kit rolls no pips. Now big doubles can bring the gammon back into focus. 5-1. Yeah, he's playing safe. He's just trying to win and not win a gammon. And Kit is waiting patiently for his shot. Double threes is the, okay, 4-2 or double threes was the root number there. You can't take any checkers off and would have
I know.
left the shot.
I don't know, John.
Now Kit is unhappy.
I don't know. That's right.
3, yeah, you might as well come out. 6-2, 5-2, leave a shot. Probably take 2 checkers off doing it, but 6-2 or 5-2.
Hey,
6-3, no shot and no chance of a shot next turn. And now Kit runs around. Well, Kit creeps along. John rolls big doubles to make it interesting, or a big with a 1. Big, is it a 2? Oh, so does he continue to oink checkers off? Increased small freak gammon chances and increased winning chances if he's hit. This will leave a shot next turn on 6-1, 5-1, 4-1, or 3-1. That's 8 numbers. Taking the checker off leaves a shot next turn on also 8 numbers. 6-5, 6-4, 5-4. Oh, and all the 3s and 6, maybe more than 8 numbers. But he's got a checker off. Yeah, he'll just, if there's a whole lot of extra numbers, he'll play safe.
yeah, I'll just do that.
Yeah, I think there's a whole lot of extra numbers, so he plays safe. Kit's in. Yeah, he might as well try to win, so stay back. Now John wants to roll doubles and then another doubles and gammon him. 5-3, looks like he's got even number of checkers left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rolls. Kit should be okay. This is fairly simple. John has picked up 2 points to make it more interesting. The Kit could roll 2-1 and John could roll doubles twice. That's not 2-1. Now can Kit roll enough doubles to win the game? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can Kit get 15 checkers off in 4 rolls? Yes, he can. He's got to start with doubles. He did not, and he concedes. Kit could do all that math faster than I can. Here we have it. If we're par, if you're seeing the same numbers I'm seeing, yeah, okay. All right, still big edge to Kit. John's going to want to, make priming plays, which can lead rather than, racing games. In the old days, I would have played 6 out and 5 down so fast it would make your head spin. It's slightly wrong, but the more you want volatility, the more you play 6 out and 5 down. What do we got now? 43. Oh, this is nice. Kit's got a whole smorgasbord to choose from here. He's got 7s, 8s, and 9s, and he gets, it's a 9. So I guess hit and bring a builder. Think offense. But Kit likes gammons too. I mean, if John gets frisky and turns the cube, Kit wins a gammon, the match is over. So it's there's match score stuff really influences how the cube goes, and the position itself really influences how the cube goes in combination with the match score. I was talking about match scores and I can't see that far. I think it's a 4-2. Has he played any of it? So what are our choices? Oh, it must be a 5-2. Must be 5-2. This is coming out to the 18 point is if you're confused and can make what I consider the major split, one on the 24 and one on the 18. This
get here, Sam? Today?
Or the one. Too much of a good thing. Yeah, I would be very careful here. Jared.
Somehow I won that.
I like the honesty, man.
All right, maybe no one's heard a single word I've said for the last hour, but we've been having fun. How's our gammon going, or saving our gammon going? We're burying checkers now. Now, can Kit roll double sixes 3 times and win the race? Nope. Oh, look at that! I think the sound might be better. Yeah, I'm hearing echoes of my voice, which means something may be going better. Anybody's watching and can hear, type in a chat whether it's better. Oh, look, there's a shot. Suddenly a shot rang out. Any 4 makes it interesting. 4. And where's our 5? Bring a builder in to the 4 point to cover the 2. That's probably right. Notice also that it's 1s and 2s to cover or hit back, which are the numbers which stay out on the other side of the board. And now I can hear my own voice 4 seconds delayed. This is going to drive me nuts. Okay, 10 away, or sit back and wait for the blot to come to you. What is this? A 6? Oh, good. They can hear me better. That's nice. All right, 10 away. So, oh, no fun. No fun. All right, what? If Kit's board was closed, I don't remember all the little rules, but if Kit's board was closed, I think 10 away is enough to take. But Kit's board isn't closed, so now what he's got to decide. So what's going to happen here is the back checker for John is basically forced to move forward with anything from a 3 bigger. So unless he rolls 11 or bigger, there aren't very. Oh, good! I love it. This, by the way, Kit can use these 2 points, and Kit's not getting gammoned. What is that? A 3-2 or something? Oh, look! If that's a 3-2, look at that nifty little. Oh, double 2 still. It's a nifty little play. He did not have to come in range. Any 8 to make it interesting. It's a 7. Pick it up or leave it. I think he should pick it up. Well, maybe not. It's a close call. It's a close call, and I'm not sure it really matters. Now, smaller than 9, 8 or smaller. Now that's what do we got? Okay, any 3 to make it interesting. Kit needs a 3. He rolls. Looks like a 3 to me. There we go, 3-4. How many checkers does John have off here? This could get nasty. He stays out. I can't see how many checkers he's got off. Now, should he slot the 5-point? Yeah, that's what he's thinking about. Nah, he can win without slotting it. He doesn't want any gammons floating around or funny things. Okay, 5-5. Dance. I don't know how many checkers John has off. Not many. Not many. He's got at most 5 checkers off. So if he stays out 1 or 2 more rolls and Kit's suddenly a favorite. Oh, my. Okay, now Kit's enjoying this. Oh, it's a whole new game here. We've gotten very close to where it might be redouble for money. The problem is this is not for money. If he redoubles to 4 and John takes, and the cube's coming back at 8. So Kit kind of needs the goods to double here. So I can't tell if there's extra white checkers stacked up on the ace point. Okay, so is he only got 3 checkers off? He must only have 3 checkers off. Otherwise, Kit wouldn't be taking all this time. There must only be. I only see 3 checkers off the board, and it looks like there's a couple extra checkers on John's ace point. I mean, based on my aging eyesight and depth perception and shadows, it looks like there's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think there's seven checkers on on John's ace point. So Kit's got 1 checker off. Kit's only 2 checkers behind. He's got a. This is I believe there's a money double on a pass. The trick is the match score, and that's what Kit's grinding the numbers. Look at him. He's got his head in a vice there. You can see in the picture. Got his head in a vice. He's trying to squeeze. Yeah, he's turning bright red. He's trying to squeeze those brain cells into action. God, Kit had a little jingle to teach me the double angle formulas in calculus back 50 years ago. You know, sine, cosine, cosine, sine, cosine, cosine, sine, sine, sine. There you go. Anybody who's taking calculus, remember that jingle. You can do the half angle formula or the double angle formulas. So what's he actually thinking about? He's trying. John, if John gets in and starts moving, obviously good things are going to happen. Now Kit's 2 checkers behind. He rolls something which maybe takes 1 checker off and then moves closer. What did he roll? Is this a 5-2? Okay, he got closer. It didn't get any checkers off. Now John wanted to pop in there with double 5s and make it interesting. Take the lead. Okay, now it's easier to analyze. Kit, let's say Kit rolls 6-2 or something. A 6-1 leaves a shot. It rolls 6-2 or something, 6x. He could also play any combination of 4s, 3s, 2s, and 1s without necessarily having to break any points. If he takes a checker off and safes the other, let's say 6-2. Now he's 1 checker behind the bear off. John comes in with 6-3, pretty good roll. Kit now rolls 2 checkers. This is a money pass. And cranking out exactly where, if John passes the redouble here, he's behind 11 to 4, 2 to go, 9 to go is a very bad position to be in. I am too tired to try to crank out the exact equities here. I'll tell you what, if I was Kit and I was feeling as tired as I am now, I'd make it John's problem. Send the cube over there. This is Kit's a big favorite. I could leave a shot. Nope, 2 checkers. Okay, now we're done. Barring a double 5s, I think we're done. Well, okay, was that a 5-1? That gives him a little bit of something to pray for, but 6-1 and 5-1 leave a shot. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Is it 3 checkers off each? Yeah, let's, I don't know what 9 to go, 2 to go is. Boy, it's not big. There's not too many. There's a lot of 2 cubes when you've got 9 to go versus 2 to go. The guy with 9 to go has any hint of winning a gammon, he's going to turn the cube. So he's going to have to win like 5 games in a row. There we go. And I'm not sure he can take it. Take redouble to 8. That gets him to Crawford 4 to go. That's a big step up. John can take this with very small winning chances. I mean, we're getting that. Both John and Kit know the numbers and are capable of doing the math. And what he's going to do is he's going to try to grind out. Okay, what's my match equity? What is my equity if I pass? Well, you got to check your chart, check your match equity table, and see 2 to go, 9 to go. That'll produce some number. I mean, it's sort of, if you're doubling every roll from 2 to go, 9 to go, you got to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. You got to win 5 games in a row. Maybe one of them's a gammon, so you got to win 4 games in a row. So you've got maybe 12% winning chances. So you're if you pass, you've got maybe 12%. I'm not sure it's that high, but maybe. So if you take what happens, if you take and redouble, if you're he's giving it up. He's giving it up. All right, this is more fun this way. I mean, it's more fun for one game, but now we get to see how this 9 to go, 2 to go actually works. Now, what you look for here is John wants primes and potential. You get gammons from primes. You don't get gammons from holding games. They just don't have gammons. So Kit wants to do everything possible to get an advanced anchor, and John wants to do everything possible to build a prime and basically prevent Kit from getting it. This, for instance, if John gets a 4-1, he should play a 4 down and slot his 5 point. He's going to make plays like that. Try to build a prime and get a gammon. And he should bring 2 down. He's not. Now, the other way around, Kit would split. John's playing for a prime, Kit's playing for anchors. 6-3. You notice he didn't come 6 out and 3 down. He's trying to hop over the not yet existent prime and run. 2-1 hits, that's good. John wants contact and volatility. Kit wants simplicity. 4-2 is awkward. Stay out of harm's way and bring your own builder. So John's got the edge in the priming game. I think he needs to actually build a point in a position like this. Okay, that's not the point he wanted, but it'll do. Now Kit needs to do something. Is that double 5s? Well, yeah, that's something, but it may be too much of something. See, now there you go. See, the trick here is this can develop into a prime and therefore a gammon. What do we get? Is it double 3s? Well, double 3s is a nice number. It's hard to imagine it's not right to make the 5 point. Maybe just make the 5 and the 3 point with double 3s. This is clearly a good number. I don't think he wants to. Yeah, that looks right. That right. Position is sort of run too far ahead. Is that a 6? If that's a 6, he wants to hit that thing. It sure looks like a 6-5. He's kind of forced to hit it. I mean, his 5 stinks. I guess he's gonna have to go to a 3 point. And this is John needs to keep Kit a little off balance because Kit's position is really stretched thin. It's a mess. 2, yeah, it doesn't do much. I think he's maybe supposed to slot the 4. Plan B is to come out to the mid, but that may just leave a few too many double hits and too many blots. I think he's supposed to slot the 4. He can hit also, but I'm not sure that's right. Yeah, John notices. John, hit or the 4 point. I don't think he should come out to the 18. I think he should either hit or slot the 4. First convinced coming out to the 18 just is not. It just gives Kit too many ways to mobilize all this. This is the most 25% of the time Kit dances and John's looking pretty. And there's also a lot. This may be. There's a big upside to Kit dancing because there's blots. The position. I looking at that has talked me into thinking it's probably the right play. I don't like this one. This one is what's going to happen with this one is there's probably going to be a double hit, or maybe a lucky point on a number, and then John's going to have to hit back. I like the hit on the. He's good for John. It's $1,000 jackpot. There's a whole lot up for grabs here. I think looking at the third play, those are really the only plays. We've looked at all legal plays. This one, may not have enough coverers, and it makes it too easy for Kit to sort of do something.
That's it. All right.
Yeah, good. I think I'm hitting. It's certainly more fun to hit. This is the pretty play, by the way. You always look for the play which puts the checkers sort of where they belong. This is putting your checkers where they belong, what I would call the pretty play. But here maybe a little brute force is called. We want the bloody play. Microphone every half hour or so. Oh, we played the positional counterattacking play. And Kit rolls something which hits 2. What's the number? 4-1. Well, he's going to hit 2. This is, well, you might point on him. I think John made a mistake there. You know, XG will give us a good idea later on, but I think this is the wrong idea. Is it double 5s? Okay, now he's going to away. Block. Oh, he's got. There's a lot to think about here. Certain, you know, hitting loses one thing. Making the what has he played 2 to go, 3, and 4. Oh, he's made up his mind. What? Just sort of double 4s. Well, that what puts the kibosh on that plan. And there's more of this hit 2 stuff. I'm still going back. Not particularly liking John's 6 out to the 18 point. And look, there's that checker floating around the 18 point. Oh, John remembers what I told him before they were playing. Don't stack the checkers on the bar. Oh, nice shot. Nice shot. Okay, now, well, Kit's just got to link up and pray. Well, that's a hit, but he's got to give up his anchor. Okay, hitting here. Good, good, good. Kit's not, he's keeping the safety of the anchor. Keeping the safety of the anchor. There's that. Okay, John's finally having his build the prime and come forward plan. This looks pretty big advantage to John. Grab the extra block. You know, boxes here would be nice. What is that? 6-5? Okay. Now we need a 1 here, Kit, or double 4s. 4-1 will do. Nope. Now John's going for the scramble. Grab that point and politely gammon him. Or impolitely gammon him. Take your pick. He builds the bar point just in case of double aces or something that he's blocked the ace point. Okay, he's got 5s and 6s to hit or to cover, a 6 to hit another blot, a 9 to hit another blot, and he rolls 43? Okay, he just spread them all. He's going wild. He's gone nuts. Kit needs an ace. It's not really double 4s. Oh, cool. Cool. Back the other way. This is sick. An ace, and with a combination of all kinds of other numbers. 5. What can we save? What can we do? Yeah, this seems like the only real play. All right, what's Kit shooting at? 6s and aces and 7s, and what's that? Well, that's not anything. That's not on our list. Oh, if you can just, boy, what's he get if he comes in? Kit's got to be a little bit worried here. You know, the right play at double match point, in other words, just to win the game where gammons don't count, and the right play at this match score, maybe 2 very different plays. This is going to let John win more often, but it's going to get Kit gammoned less often. 1, 2, 3. Is that all 4? That's like, okay, what do we got? Is that a 10? 10 to hit, make it exciting? Doesn't look like a 10. Okay, absolutely. All right, they say the microphone's on. What is happening? Oh, he's trying to decide which ace to play. I think he wants to, stay within range of the back checker. So if he gets hit like by something, he has a 4-6 to hit back. And he was hit. Oh, and covered. Okay, well, what do we got? Yeah, that's there. There's that 4-6 we were talking about. That's why he didn't go forward one more pip. At least he's got 2 return shots, but that's not one of them. All right, now John, scramble in and try to get the gammon. Bring them all home. Okay, do you leave no shot? Oink it up, curl up the tail, and get the oink going. 5-3. It looked like a 4-3 for a second. Now start ripping them off. Rip them off. Don't stop and look for pretty plays. Just rip them off. Kit's got to get in. 4 and go. Nope. Okay, another checker off for John. What do we got? Double aces. There's one off. No, he doesn't think long. Just take them off. Now he's looking at some possibility of clearing points or whatever. No. Take it off. He's going to take it off. He says he's pretending he's thinking. Going for the truffles. 4. No 4. Kit's not happy. Reluctantly hits his clock. Okay, what do we got here? 6-1 is kind of tricky.
There it was.
Did he roll it? Oh, nice. Notice that Kent spotted that. 6-1 is kind of tricky. Well, that's kind of annoying. I think you just take it off. Get back to oinking. Off with confidence. I mean, you got to leave a blot somewhere. What is he? He can leave 6s plus 4, 2. Now, Kit's board. Kit's 5 points not closed yet. This is a difficult position. Yeah, that's get you more gammons. Also and it's only 11 shots. The other number's 13 shots. Well, you can also mess up some other home board points, but this seems better. Okay, now we got to clean this up. Try a 6-2. Oh, boring. All right, what's next? Kit stays out. That's probably a good thing. Oh, he's getting himself gammon now. John's collecting all these checkers. 5-4. He can't. He doesn't want to volunteer a shot here. So still awkward next turn for John. Finally in and moving. Is it a 5? Yeah, kind of get him in and spread him around. Assume if you hit a shot, you got to be in a position to win. There it is, an ace. Hit this ace, or you could well be gammoned. Hit this ace. 4-3. Well, can't hit, can't cover. Try to block double aces. John wins a gammon here. We got a much closer game. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Oh, Kit needs big doubles. Careful of the backgammon, Kit. Watch your backgammon. Okay. 2 checkers off. Need big doubles probably twice here. That's not big doubles. Watch your backgammons. Woo! It was exciting. Not much left here. Still some hope. That's not big doubles either. Get off the backgammon. Grumble a little bit. But you still have a pretty big lead. It's just not as big as it was a minute ago. 1, 2, 3. You can still save it. No, you can't save it now. You get them all in, but he couldn't get any off. Okay. What do we get up to? Wow. So it's 3-0 to 5. What's that? 75%? Who knows their match equities? Everybody should know these things. Two to go, 5 to go. 3-0 to 5. 5-1. John's still going for the primes. Notice he did not think twice about it. Kit's still going for squashing him. Now, there's no, even with the match score, there's no point in grabbing the 20 point here and saying I'm avoiding a gammon. This is just way too much forward equity. John is happily going back to fighting for the 5 point, which is the right play at any match score. Hit him off the edge, hit back. Now, okay, come in and hit him again. We'll get a good back game going. We'll have lots of fun. Don't roll a 6. What do you roll? 5-4. All right, holding game. Now, Kit wants to make the anchor here and rolls, what's that, 5-1? What the heck do you do with that? I don't like 5-1. You don't really want to play 24 to 23, but you're sort of loose on ones. Yeah, that's the last place you want to put that checker, but you just don't have another play. You're sort of forced into putting it on a funny spot. Good, back to hitting. That's what we like. Now hit back, send more checkers back. We want lots of checkers back. It's much more fun. 3-6 does nothing. Again, that checker back on the 23 point is just grossly misplaced, but so what? What do we got here? Finally covered it. We got a 5 to play with. He's not coming to the 8 point. That's no good. So he either comes out to the 18 or slots his 3. All right, bring the back checkers forward. This is not a back game. He's just take all his checkers and move them forward. And look at that poor checker on the 23 point, boxed in neatly, can't do anything. If this is a 6-4, if we hit, what do we do with a 4? We're leaving a mess all over the place. Plan B is just to bring the blot from the 16 point to the 6, which is probably the right play, as Kit quickly realizes. John doesn't really need to make the 18 point, so he ran out of checkers on his 6 point. Maybe put another checker on his 6 point and come out to the 14 point. 4-2, just like that. Good boy, John. The checker on the 14 point is actually better there than it would be on the midpoint because it's covering Kit's escape route. You know, Kit rolls a 5-2, a 5-3, or a 5-4. John wants not on the 13 point. Kit's put a checker where he doesn't really want it. The number. Yeah, these are the sort of plays where you know sometimes leaving that checker on the 14 point is a serious option. I like that. I like that. Just slot it in his face. Now you can, if Kit doesn't hit, Kit did hit, and we'll keep going. Well, there's a double hit, but I don't know about that. Double hit doesn't clean up so well. That's clearly what he's thinking about. I think he's supposed to keep going. Okay. Closed out. 6 with that. I guess there's no sense in leaving blotches everywhere. And double one, so you can play safe. But if you play safe, you have to play 8 to 6 with the other 2. Boy, that's funny looking. Or you can do this and go there. I kind of like you got much more flexibility for the rest of the game. And we need a 2 or a 9. We get a 2. 5. Come on out. That's not a blot. That's a builder. That's this position's. This is 3-4. In with a 4. Oh, we got a hit. Okay. We can hit back with some 5s and 1s and 2s over there, but not enough. 2. 2. Oh, that's nice. All right. That's where's the cube? Ace, you got to pick it up. I'm not sure John quite has the threats here. Plus, Kit's position is more flexible than it looks. What is that, a 6-5? Yeah, I like that. You know, again, the checker on the 17 point, that blot out there isn't really a blot. It's covering a lot of the board. Kit position can, you know, John's got both 5 points. He's got the rack, but there's only one opposing checker back. If John had captured a second checker, he would have doubled long ago. Okay, Kit hits, but there's blotches. He's just not quite sure he wants to do that. All right, here we go. 3s and 8s, some combination 3s plus 8s. All right, you know, John's thinking the right thoughts. Like I said, if Kid had a second checker back, John would have cubed long ago. So in anticipation of there being a second checker back, I mean, he's got 1, 3, 2, 3, and 3, 3. That's 5, and 5, 3 is 7, and 2, 6. Is that 9 hits? Plus, there's some funny inner board hits where you roll a 4 and you come in with a 1, 4, a 2, 4. You choose to loose on the ace point. You're protected. 4-0 to 5. Here we go. Don't need much. Easy take. Again, losing the mic. Yeah. All right. What do we hit? I turned away because they claim I'm talking to myself and no one can hear anything. Okay, Kit's got another checker back. 2 and what is it? that a 1 or another 2? Squinting. 2-2, he would have already played it. No, it's 2-2. Wow, go for him. Hit them all. Touch him. Reach. There. John needs a 2. John needs a 2 badly. And he gets 3-2. Very, very good. And Kit needs to get back and hit. And in and hit. And now John has about 1 million return hits. In plus anything. And if he enters, he's going to hit. Oops. Okay, well, we got 3 4s and things to point, and 6-1 to, what in the world does 6-1 do? Well, if you make your bar, you got to give up the mid. Maybe pop out and make the 17. It's sort of a funny looking number. Hit another checker. 6-5. All right. So, John needs to roll a 1-3. Back in this thing. Both of them have the 6-5-4 rack. Time might be my brain. And is that a great big number for Kit? Kit likes big numbers in this position. Oh, his problem is he can hit, leaving only 5 blots, or he can his ace point. Okay. And all right, he's bringing them in to forget the back checkers. If you're playing with 6 blots, try to close the guy out. It's hard to close him out. It's anchored. And what's plan B? If we don't, we're going to cover and then still be scattered out like a
This is? This is the original, yes.
wow, okay, is this the beginning? So if we don't hit, what a mess. Well, you might actually come out with a 6 and make the 17 point. And just try to play positionally in this idiotic mess. But just hitting with a 5, what a mess. Well, okay, that's a play. Let the 2 back checkers sort of fend for themselves temporarily. They're not really under any serious pressure. When you really want a 3 here, we can develop into some sort of 2-3 back front game. 3, John. Roll a 3. Roll a flunk. Well, now Kit definitely wants to hit to get him off the is that double deuces? It's 2 something. It's definitely a 2. 1, 2, 3. Well, if you're going to do that, now what? All right, try to. Oh, he's got. Come on in. All right, good. This is Kit's banking a lot on getting. I'm not sure he can get moving fast enough. Going to do that, you should probably. What are you going to? I'm not sure you can. This plan's going to work unless you go all out to make the 5 point. Of course, if John's going to roll a 5, then Kit wants to have run off the 22 point. If he's not going to roll a 5, Kit wants to have come off the midpoint. So I think this is sort of conceding that there's probably going to be a 2-5 game here. All right, John, give us our 5. Nope. Okay, aces and 3s and 8s to hit.
That's a changer.
There's the 3. Yeah, that's because of where the microphones are. There's microphones on the GoPro or in the other room. All right, Kit picks and passes. John, we got to get a 5 back on here. That's a 2. All right, so still, he's maybe got 2-3 more rolls to do it before it's starting to get late. Again, 4 out. Now can we split to the 11? Yeah, that gives Kit a direct cover for his 5 point. John now will politely come in with a 5-2. All right, 6-2. We got all but one in. Now watch double 6s here. That's sort of awkward. Is that a 4-1? I think it's time to get off the 18 point. Right now, try to. It's going to be awkward to come in. He really kind of wants to build that 5 point. Come on in, John. 2. All right, well, he's in. In is good. Now Kit wants like a nice little 7 here. Sneak around the corner. 3-1 does what? Absolutely nothing. Well, what can we do? We're going to pull the 3 from the back. And do you keep it going or do you slide to the 10 point? There's some sort of weird 3-plication going on here. 3s to hit and 3s to step up to the 20 point. What do we roll? 6-4. We just held everything together. And now Kit will pull from the... Is that 51? Oh, look at that. He can't really play safe, so he's got to make the point. He's forced to make the point. Okay, 3 or 13. Well, once again, do you just play normally, 8 point and slot the 3, or might it conceivably right to come out to the bar? I don't think so. I think it's too rich to come out to the 18, which means you got to play the 5 down. Well, that's what he's thinking about, is either coming out to the 18 or even coming out to the 17. No, 18. 17 is awkward. He's got to... Losing the game is losing the match. So getting gammon doesn't matter. He's trying to figure out how to best win the game. Gammon is meaningless. So if this is playing actively now to try to catch him. Coming out to the 18 point will probably win a lot more games, but it also, if he gets hit, makes it a lot easier for Kit to get home. It's not as obvious or easy a play as it looks. Otherwise, the great John O'Hagan wouldn't be taking all this time. Show us the other play, John. Show us what you're thinking about. This is the obvious play. This is the normal play. But show us what it looks like if you pull the 5 out. That's a good boy. Show it to us. Yeah, okay, now he's not even sure where he's going to put it. If he comes out with a 5. He's not sure if he's going to keep going with a 1 or play the 1 elsewhere. See, this is what he threw it out there. He sort of looked at going all the way with it when he put it in between the 18 and the 17. Now he's looking at stopping with it. And he's probably cranking out and counting how many number of shots he gets hit and what's awkward and what's not awkward. There's a big swing here like on 4-1. If he stays back there on 4-1, well, now he's going to look at this. See, now 4-1 actually hits, which is a little bit awkward. But he's dodged 6. All right, look, I love it. He came out, so he's got this extra blot floating around, but it's actually a wrestler. That's sort of, you want to wrestle? Oh, 54, he should have stayed back on the 18. Oh, my goodness. Well, that Kit's thinking, do I really want to mess with this, or I just want to come in safe to my 6 point? You don't have to wrestle if you don't want to. So if he hits with a 5, he's kind of got to bring the checker in. That leaves 2-1 and 2-3 and all kinds of mess. If he just comes in safely, then he's got to clear the mid. I think he's got to hit. I think he's got to hit. Well, there are, if the hit blows up on him, there are definitely gammons floating around. But I still think he's got to hit and probably clean up the blot. See the hit. Oh, he's thinking about... Oh, I see what he's thinking about is which way to hit. The 3 blot hit, 2 and 2-1, or 2 anything, just keep it all alive. And it is! Oh, no good. Now Kit scrambles for home. 6-1. Well, you can see the bar point's a really awkward point. Kind of wants to come in on the 6. I'm predicting he leaves him 2-6 and plays 13-6. Yeah, that's it, Kit. Good play. 2-6. 2-6, John. 2-6 for the bar. Where's Ray? It's a 2-4 from the bar. Okay, double 6s freezes that blot there. Was that a 5? That's annoying. Okay, there's the 5. 9s or 8s. Count up how many numbers there are. I'm not sure the difference. This is leaving 9s. Okay, we got 5-4 and 6-3. And there's... Oh, just a 6-3. Ho-hum. Ho-hum. Now we're talking. Now we got some awkward in numbers. We got some awkward in numbers. Check this out, guys. 1, 2, 3, and where's your fourth one? Kit doesn't sit there staring. He knows what's happening, and he does it. I mean, a lot of players roll this. They sit there and stare. They think they're hallucinating. You know, they get a blood test to make sure there's no LSD. No, it's really there. This is, he's either going to leave a shot on the 6 or a shot on the 4. One's 11 numbers, one's 12 numbers. Is there some, he's go back, what if I go back to the, this is, it's a mess. This is sorry. Why did I roll this? How did I get into this? What have I done wrong? Why shouldn't I be playing bridge instead of backgammon? Kit is an extraordinarily strong bridge player, by the way. That was for many years Kit's game, although he may be a better backgammon player now than he is a bridge player, which is saying quite a bit. He's in the Hall of Fame in both games. It has been for decades. All right, what do we get with, well, it doesn't really matter. We're going to hit. And what is it? Is it a 2? What was it? 2 he should play. The 2 he should play. Yeah, did he hit with a 1 or the 2? Hit with a 1. Why wouldn't he do this 2? This seems pretty straightforward. Okay, 3 with a double hit. Yes, but it has to create a new blot. I guess you got to lift it. All right, now don't dance here, John. Do not dance. That's it. What do we get? 6, 6, 4. Okay, we got blocks. Now we got, look at 5-1. 3-1. Pick. Okay, we're dumping more. This is still could be future trouble for Kit. This can all go to in. He's got to play off the. He's got to play. He's got to keep that back. Oh, he's got to hit. Or does he hit, or does he split out? Well, what's blocked? 3s are blocked. 1s, 2s, 3s, and 6s are blocked. How are double 5s play? Double 5s are blocked. That's okay. How do double 4s play? 1, 2, 3. Double 4s now hits on the 6 point. And the question is if he is it double shots or triple shots if he pops out. You really kind of want a lot of coverage. You're not in a position to close him out. I'm inclined to, these are not always easy. It depends on how far forward your checkers are. It goes both ways. Okay, in we go. 3-1's fun. Oh, look at this. Kit's not happy with that. You can tell by him slimming. Now Kit's out of aces. It could be, things could get a little gnarly here. Is it double 3s? No, he's not covering. He's building a bar point. Well, we're going to look it all over, but the first reaction is to build a bar. Show us your choices, John. John likes to show us his choices. If he doesn't build the bar point, if he builds his 3 point, where is his coverage of the outfield's not so great. I think he should build the bar point. Thank you. Don't even look at the other play. Good boy. All right, deuce or ace 6. Look how nifty an ace 6 is. Deuce 3. Okay, if he plays the 2, he has no 3. There is no 3 no matter what he does, so this is good. Okay, well, just get in. You want to cover things. And what's he? Okay, he's got this. 5, 1, 2, 3, double 5s freezes. 6s does nothing. Now, are we gonna hit him loose with a 6, or are we checkers out? Oh, double 3s, we're not hitting him loose. We're building a prime. Okay, now we've got 2-1 will not step up to the edge of the prime. 2-1's going to have to come in with the ace, otherwise he's leaving blots everywhere. How many checkers does Kit have off here? Oh, none. 0. Oh my. Generate a checker somewhere and stick it on the side of the board, Kit. Is this ace 3? No, there's still no 3s. Kit's got the cube. Can we start getting off the 23 point? Oh, he's trying to cover the ace 6. He wants 6, just a 2. Boy, oh boy, there's a maybe if we roll at 2, we can get off the opponent's 2 point. Yeah, I think you leave him the 3. Leave him. Oh, he's trying to build the full prime. Then he can wait forever. Aces don't. Well, aces step to the edge. 5-5 does nothing. Okay, 2, 4, 6. Is that an 8 to cover? Oh, I see. They're frozen back there. He can't. They're blockaded. A6. Oh, what a great shot. What a great shot. Okay, we'll roll a 4 and make your prime. Let's clean that mess up. Okay. Yeah, there's now if Kit rolls an ace, he's going to play to the in the back. All right, so there's actually, it's sort of a weird thing. What's going on here is if it's minor. If John leaves there, if Kit rolls a single ace, he'll play it in the back. If he rolls double aces, he'll point on him. So it's sort of this can't generate a shot immediately. So by holding Kit's 2-point, John would be protecting against double aces. Ooh! Now Kit's in deep doo-doo with an ace. But he can still play it in back. All right, what do we got here? He's bringing a builder in to make his 2-point. The next point for John is his 2-point. Kit's still hanging in there. John will go ahead and slot the 2-point and bring that one out. Okay. Now we can play double aces, would clean things up quite a bit. Now any ace is a total mess. John got to leave him an ace, so if he rolls a 2, he's got to get out of there. Is it a 5-2 or 4-2? Okay, right. He's not going to come in with it now. Now an ace leaves the multi. Good. Come closer with your builders. Don't roll an ace, or even a 2 for that matter. Definitely not an ace. There's a 2. Okay, now we need an ace. Question is, he doesn't roll an ace, will he break his prime? Well, that's easy. Now he's thinking about, do I want to close it out or want to recirculate? I don't know about the recirculation, because he can just close his board and then has like 5 rolls to roll an ace. I'm not sure what he, if he's dancing around and playing funny games, that second blot might get away. Ace deuce at ace ace, clean it up. I'm not sure. You don't just close your board and take your 4 or 5 rolls to try to catch it. You can also work, if you don't catch it, you can also work some, oops, that's easy. All right, I don't know the odds here, but there's a whole lot of gammons available. And what does a gammon do for us? Puts us at Crawford? My goodness, John O'Hagan. Go, John. We may have to start rooting for Kit soon. All right, what do we got? We're just basically coming around. Make sure you don't leave too many blots with double 6s. You don't want to be forced to come into your ace or deuce point with double 6s. You sort of want to be there and there somewhere. 2, 4, everything works pretty well with double 6s. We're coming around. 1, 2, whatever that is. 6s are safe. 5s are a little awkward. 5-3 comes probably into the 4-point. That's pretty nice. Now we don't want him in low. We want to look. Yeah, okay. Now we start taking some checkers off. Yeah. There's no point in playing safe against some obscure thing. Get the checkers off. That's it. Nice. That's it. John's done quite well. Finally, checkers off. Good. Get in, Kit. Nope. All right. Now, nice big 4-1. Good. Stays. Keep the board closed as long as. Get a bunch of checkers off. And. Okay. Come on in, Kit. Don't dilly-dally. He dillies. Now, big doubles might be a good thing. No. Yes. Did he stay out again? Okay, that didn't hurt yet. Kit's let's not mention the B word. Oh, there goes that. Come on, Kit. Get off the backgammon at least. Okay, he's in. He's off the backgammon, but gammon's looking pretty thin. He's in big trouble. Kit's got to get off in 3 rolls. He's not going to get off in 3. He's going to need a big doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got it. He needs lots of crossovers soon. That was it. Didn't get enough crossovers. All right, here we go. All of a sudden, it's a whole new ball game. Wow. Nope. All right, now we got the other. Now the safe versus gammon goes the other way. This is gammon go for Kit and gammon save for John, which means the gammon means a lot. Gammon wins the and again, for John. So see, right away, John's running. This is the avoid the gammon. This is the avoid the gammon play, and this is just develop your checkers play. John try to make a point, get safe. 2 does not above. And what can you do? What can you do? I guess you bring the back checker, but there's no good 2. You could leave that there and just play. I think he's got to bring the checker around to the 9 point. That at least duplicates the 4s that Kit uses to either make the anchor. This is sort of the right play by default, where there's doesn't really do everything. 3, 6-3, 6-3's probably he's probably going to go nuts. Leave the back checkers alone, slot the 7, and hit the 3. Watch this. Watch Kit do it. There's the 3, and what's left for a 6, Kit? Thank you very much. There you go. Who knew that? All right, 3. Is that a 6? Well, it's a hit. That's a hit. That's something. That's something. Now, Kit can put some structure together or hit some blots. And what did he do? He just put some structure together. He'd rather have hit some blots. See, he's upset. He's flapping the checker down, but he's going to make the 20. And now John wants to grab the 9. Make the 9 with a 9. 31. Well, he can do that and lift. He could also have made the 9. That was. I'm a little surprised he didn't take a little more time on that. Is that double 4s? 1, 2, and slot the 5. This is a weird make the 16 point play, but I think just slot the 5. Yeah. All right. Got to get home. Okay, John's got all his checkers nicely stacked up, which is not good. Kit's closing his board, and John wants to either build a point or pop Kit off of his 8 point and try to force him forward. That builds a point. Okay, and Kit just wants to build his board. He's in no rush to race, just build his board. And once again, he needs to luckily build a point, or if things are awkward, he may hit loose. He comes safely, no real options, and Kit just wants to roll small and build his board. Kit just wants to sit here and pass every turn, let John roll. That's Kit's strategy now. Anything, just let John roll. He can roll and try to get back in the race. Yeah, I guess the other play would be just to bring one all the way in. He not want to come off of the ace point back there. He needs that goalkeeper. That's a sweeper. There's Kit with poopy. We're at the tables in Vegas. 7. Is that an 11? Bingo! Yeah, Kit placed it there with confidence. Any 2 back. Now we got Gammon's way. Kit could bring this home. It's the 7. There we go. Okay, now John, you got to get in, John. Hit something. Ace 6, ace anything. Okay, Kit scramble. Close the 7, then close the ace. Close the 7. What did he have? Oh, he's breaking the builder. He's in position to close his ace point, and then a very good chance for a gammon. John wants to get in and get a checker or two. Hold gammon. Try to mode for John. Any ace, and then get some checkers home, or roll double aces. Double 2. Double 1s, John. That'll buy some time and buy some position. He's waiting patiently. Now he's closed out, but he's got issues. Serious issues. Is that 3-1? He can't move the back checker, so he's going to slot the ace. Okay, hit him. Hit him and buy some time. Nope. All right. I think and just come home. I don't know the odds. I'm not. Okay, our collected wisdom is that he's like a 5-3 favorite to win a gammon here. I'll tell you what, where Kit's spare checkers are swings a lot in terms of okay, get one off and keep them as far back as possible. It's pretty, but they're all off. He's now got 2 checkers off and a spare fairly far back. Good start for Kit. Okay, now, John, you got to get a 6. We want another game. Come in with a 6. Good boy, good boy. Okay, now it's not done yet, but John's in much better shape than he was 1 roll ago. Bigger than that. Oh, double 2s for Kit. The Kit's probably off, and we got to start moving. Dice on checkers is no good here. What do we got? 4. Is that a 1 or a 2? Oops. We can't go missing anymore, John. You gotta pick up the pace. You gotta pick up the pace, John. Oh, an ace is. Oh, this is not good. He's a big underdog. Kit may pull off the. Yeah, he's still 2 rolls. What's Kit doing? Oh, I see. He's thinking do this and that. So there's a no immediate 2-1 miss. Takes 2. Okay, big. Is this just fun? He's looking at 5. This one is he 5s for 4s? Is that what's happening? What's this? This is well, that's just double 6s. That can't be right. Is that 6s and 5s? That looks like 6s and 5s. Can we do better? It seems like 6s and 5s. All right, so our Kit can help out by rolling 2-1 twice. All right, this could be, Kit can just put him out of his misery right here. Here we go. Big. There, wow, what a match. Amazing match. Well, congratulations to Kit Woolsey. That was just round 1. Round 2 coming up. Thank you very much.
So did they ever get it streamed or recorded or what?
Well, it's on camera. Yes, somebody called me from Washington, said he's watching.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It texted me, honestly.
Oh, okay.
He said, I saw you, you watching the game
Oh.
between John and
Oh, was it,
Seriously?
was it on?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
The game before this one, I couldn't believe it. I mean, you went into getting two checkers, but how many times you rolled threes and didn't break? Remember that? And you had the 2 points there and kept on rolling.
oh, yeah. What a minute.
You held that position for the longest time until you only was able to get one more checker.
Well, that was because I rolled a deuce. If I rolled an ace, then
Oh, I know, but
well, I rolled a 4-2, which is a great roll.
yes, I know. And but you kept on rolling threes that you couldn't play.
Yeah, well, that was good.
That was very good, yeah.
When you was thinking about recubing him in 4, and I was thinking about your match last time with this guy when he gave it to you in 4 and he gave it to him in 8. You remember this match? You know, as a last tournament.
No, you mean the one I redoubled, the one he passed?
Yeah, yeah.
When I,
Before
when he
Yeah,
rolled the 5-1.
but you was thinking about redoubling him 2 rolls before.
Yes, at least one roll.
I was not seriously,
Considering,
huh?
he was not considering. I think
Well,
he was.
Oh, he was,
Sam,
he was.
I always consider doubling. I don't care what the position is. But I was more looking ahead. I mean, I was pretty sure I wasn't going to double there. But I was more looking ahead at what the various structures might be on the next roll to know what I'll be doing and to see if I have any decisions.
Yeah, you roll him.
Well,
right
plus,
now.
you know, plus, most of my thinking was the match equity. In other words, I wanted to know what his take point was, you know, which is obviously very important.
Yeah, because for him,
Huh?
to
No, it's
come
for
back.
me also.
Yeah,
It's for me also.
yeah,
because
but
I-
he was. If you roll him, you redouble him when he came was 5-1, which wasn't good roll. 5-1, remember?
Well, it was good that it came in,
Yeah,
but
but
it was
wasn't-
only
yeah.
only an ace. You know, it
Okay.
wasn't like a 5-4.
It
That,
could have been double
or-
fives, it
Yeah.
could have been anything.
No, if a
Fifth.
5-6 or something.
Yeah, and I had rolled well the previous roll. I rolled a 4-1, held a 5-point board, and took 2 men off. You know, which was a pretty good roll. But no, I mean, most of my thinking at that point wasn't. In other words, I'm not going to make any decisions about the cube until I know what his take point is, because I don't want to be doubling unless he's either has a pass or is close to a pass. And in the position before, I rolled the 4-1, he rolled the 5-1. I didn't think he was that close. I thought he had a pretty clear take, and I don't mind losing my
Yeah, guys, they're good to go whenever you'd like to start.
All right. Thanks, Pete.
We said?
They're good to go.
Okay, good luck.
Yes. Okay, I'm here now, so let's argue for 10 minutes.
Yeah, we do that. You know, we don't have to
know
go
what
through
John does.
like we can put up this for that and just make sure that. Yeah, it's gonna get a little brighter.
I wish I had that kind of money.
I say we go. I say we probably go a little bit. What do we get on this table or that table? Probably this table.
Well, here.
We could go that. I mean, as far as that goes. We could set it on that like pull the chair out in the middle, right? If it goes against that.
So we get here, you're actually here. No, they're gonna do a three-way thing. It's gonna be
But
one, two, three.
that we can get it, you know, that, but that close is working.
Someone gets the ball.
No, they cut it off at 25.
This is, it would be nice to, it would be nice to actually have a white screen. It's kind of annoying, it's just not quite perfect.
So that,
It's pretty good.
I'll split it.
It's pretty good. This isn't showing. As a hotel, it's got $1 million.
I'll split it too.
But no, I'm more intrigued by this.
Give me,
And so they don't have one of those. But it's almost like they don't have one in the ceiling here anymore.
nothing like that.
Yeah, and it's
Tell me
really
what is
no,
going
they have one that will be like
smaller, really small.
it will be nice to be at least as big as that.
I'm all in for it too. It was
I don't
great.
know.
Your body.
I don't think that's, when I get like 6 foot.
Not the list, but the list.
They sound so good. I'm lucky. Always have to watch them come out of the river after dark.
That's better than if you paint 13 or
If you want to look good too, that's up.
Paper, sheet,
I mean, literally sheet, a bed sheet.
or bed sheet. Oh.
Look here, this is a little sad here. That's a white background. meeting, we can play it Sunday.
Right.
Yeah, and then it's a final.
Right.
But if we
There's only two people that are dealing with it, so it's not that easy.
Stuff like that. Tonight we were fighting like wireless and like, oh, fighting all problems too. Yeah.
So we'll see what we can do about live stream.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, the shooting department, you can't get grants for what you want to do.
I'll talk to David and we'll see what we can come up with.
not. He thought he would take it as if not when he couldn't.
With or without him? I can forget with an egg too, if you like one.
No, just hand. Just I'm on.
I'm on.
I'm on. Oh.
You won that? Jesus Christ.
I got it because Sue likes chocolate. And all the other ones were hitting me up.
I bet they were. Most popular man in town.
medalist, he got in there, he wrote 2-1, 3-1,
John, you
2-1.
wrote like shit.
Yeah, he just wrote like that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, unfortunately for Mr. Crawford.
Copper, you can't do anything.
Well, he's got too many beers in him.
Oh,
I have
no.
some.
Yeah, he's got way
You
too
want
many
bigger?
beers.
I think I do want one. I probably shouldn't because I'm not feeling that good.
He's got way too many
She
beers.
is not here tonight. Well, she doesn't care. Thank you, brother. So I gotta be careful walking around with that.
No, they're not gonna do that. That's
People already talking to me.
Take a drink.
I don't know if
Legalized
people-
cannabis
Can
and
they say anything like in the parking lot?
maybe they can, but.
Was somebody
It's
out
their
there?
property, they can do what they want, I guess. Good job, Ray.
The worst thing to do is tell them you can't do that.
Where are you in the other, you in the jackpot too?
Yeah, I was ahead of,
No,
I was
John
ahead
had
of,
a five, so.
I was ahead of Greg Merriman 10-3, and I lost the next 3 games on my cue.
I was gonna say, everyone's ahead of Greg Merrill.
So I mean, how strong of a position did I have to throw Greg Merriman a cube when I'm up 10-3?
And you lost.
I lost every one of them.
Greg's a funny guy, I like
That's a
playing
big
him
red
because.
tea, and I assume definitely that's a big night.
Good night.
Anyway, I could have managed it different, but I was looking at these positions, I go, how can I not fucking double this? Even up 10-3, so I did, and then.
Did he get retreatment?
No, well, I
He
mean,
just
he
won on
missed
the
one,
two-point?
that was
Mine had it right here.
biggest mistake I made was, I had 3 or 4 builders for the bar and 3 or 4 builders for the 4-point. He had the ace point and I had his 5 anchor. So like, he had nothing, he might get a couple of fly shots or something. He might not get one fly shot. So I rolled something that made the 4-point. I left 6-3 and 6-4. Well, and then yeah, he was rolling. So why the fuck did he roll? Why didn't he double?
I got a big one.
He's down, he's gonna be down 12-3. So he rolls a 6-3 and I pan or something, and then he swings back to cube, and I'm in a position I used to would have taken. But anyway, I ended up the best, and I said, man, you fucking
Well,
fucked
it's
that
interesting,
up.
he knew that you
I
just
told
wanted to
him-
take it, and he figured.
I told him
He
that.
was way
That's
smarter than you.
first.
He was way inside you. He knew exactly
He
what you were
knew, he
doing.
said, you know what, I can double now, but you know what, I can hit this shot.
Because Ray is taking
And
it
then
out.
he says, you're right. Then the next game, he gets in a similar position, but it's worse. And he says, well, fuck it. He fires out the 4 cube. And then he won that game. Oh, that game was.
So now he's up 2-10 now.
On that game, he hit a
So
checker.
10-7.
He had a checker when I had like 8 or 9 guys out. And he ended up hitting 3 checkers. And then the next game we had 2 guys on the bar, and I hit them loose off the 4-point twice in a row. And then stood up and jumped up and down and rolled double 4s. I came in and got him. So it was.
I would quit. I'm gonna play with me. Someone do that.
And then he's standing there, where'd he go? Whatever. It was the end. Well, the match right here.
It's not a really American. There's nothing to do with it.
Yeah. And then he
Sounds like fun, Ray. Sounds like you have a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, that was a lot.
Way more than I did.
I missed out playing Sean, but Sean always beats me. He
Oh, he
can.
beats me too, I know. I don't think he should, but he does.
You know, this might belong to the community. This outfit on the table, I don't know.
Okay. I need to turn off.
if someone needs
We had,
it.
I think we had.
Eric's got a board if we need it.
You can just use David's. Can you need a few minutes, Chuck?
Yeah, I mean, I.
What are we doing here? Is this the final game or something?
No, there's, whoever,
We get to the final before.
right, you cash if you win this.
Excellent.
Do you need my board or Larry, where are you with the board thing? Do you need a board or
I'm
not?
gonna use David's, I guess.
Larry is not in this side, but that won't affect the gambling.
Okay.
Ray is
I have a board here if someone needs.
Everybody else who's spades is.
7 out. Yep.
Well, that's your share.
Against your will? I mean, I'm still against your non-will, but not against your will.
I had, what was that number, it was 6-5, and I told you, you gotta throw a 6. Then I had a chance to throw a 2, but, you know what?
Larry?
Being an idea, I just let it go.
Well, then you still have to roll a six.
Then I beat it. And then play John Hay, beat it. And then play Kim Wilson, they have the strongest draw.
Well,
I
and you
almost
started
got
crunching until you rolled that
it was
six
down
five.
4-way silver when I was about
Right. Right.
they were closing out. So then after Bill Ron's and Bill Ron.
So you, if you win this, you cash.
So I got all my skills. Well, the kickers, so it's like, try not to make, try to see them do. But no, I felt pretty good today.
No, I wouldn't.
Walk with me, I gotta go to the restroom. So, damn, bro. I played two guys that only won in the first term.
Oh, so that is, this is what I've got right now
Oh, okay.
for the intermediate event, the 32 at the moment. And I don't know, well, some people drop. This is what I got right now.
This is final.
No, because we got all tomorrow.
I know, but,
You could make that, go with that, and then we'll be,
okay, I got some names to scratch off.
right, because people have been dropping off.
Okay, cool, 36 on that, the final, so then,
I don't know if Aaron is on.
I didn't even count him, oh, you can't, he's not gonna make it.
Well, that's why I didn't highlight him. So I thought I could.
Always highlight females.
Well, no, Brad has to get in. He sent in his. Oh, is it Aaron's?
How about that Bergstrom?
I can't wait to see him play the 50, but then I have to wait till 50. I can't wait till we're 50.
Is that Bergstrom, did you hear, is she in or out?
I have no idea what she is.
She's a walk-up.
So she's got a hotel room, but she's never registered, so I can't tell. I don't know her.
She'll come tomorrow, if she's got a hotel room. All right. Yeah, so we didn't need it here.
But we've got there's 44 at the open.
My hands are free, can I shake hands with you? What's your name?
Bill.
Bill? My name's Larry.
Got it.
How do you spell your last name?
L-O-N-E. E-R-G-A-N.
Where are you from?
Rhode Island. From the church.
Oh, I did. Okay.
Let me go get a scorecard.
up at East Summit. We were down what? Opened up at East Summit. I thought it was already open. We went there, but these are like healthy standing right here. I gotta do some work in the floor.
Thanks for playing tonight, guys.
Bears or blenders? What we're gonna do.
How do you do that? It gives you all the connections or something?
I can go up there and see what we do, website and download them.
Oh, I see.
And then once I download them,
You're open for the hockey.
then I can, then I can. Even American, we get to do that, we can build a database, actually. And then after I build the database, then we want lessons. I got the lessons. So hopefully, anyway, get some rest. I need to get some rest, I gotta do some work tonight for the school.
Okay.
So what time we gotta be here tomorrow, Jim? I guess I can check the calendar.
Yeah, I think, we're gonna crank up around.
You got a BMAB night at 10 o'clock.
Yes, BMAB starts earlier than
That's it.
that.
Am I still playing? I'm 2-3. Am I still
Yes.
playing in that?
Everybody, yeah, everybody's got to
Everybody
play
plays.
with us.
Okay.
Everybody plays.
Are you
Okay.
playing there?
Yes.
What do you do?
Manage one.
And the ball is Thursday, right?
Sorry.
I was just learning, though, just learning, you know, there's an unlikely dice layer that
Right,
gets.
you wanna be here for.
He doesn't.
That's not the
And
case.
the ball is
That's a
Thursday.
good thing.
Right.
Everything.
Now, the ball
That's a
Friday?
good thing.
Yes.
Yeah, okay,
It's
sorry.
okay.
You gotta be here
That's
for
okay. You come in with your wrench, you can
Yeah,
play your
that's,
odds and ends.
yeah,
Then I don't have anything else.
that's a good thing.
Well, we're gonna start.
That's a good thing.
So, you know, I just play the other days anyway.
Well,
I'm not playing in the Masters.
then you're not missing until Saturday.
Well, I hope you win that election dice thing. I think it's gonna be cool.
You gonna do babies tomorrow or anything like
Having
that?
fun.
I can.
We got the.
Well, God, only 23, you just need to know.
Well, put them to Ed. Ed cranks the bad.
Okay.
And then we'll.
Oh, no, no. What do you
That's
do?
a nice consolation prize.
Just feel like it.
He's probably got enough to get you.
Better than nothing.
Like I had like 4 rolls. I'll probably get like. I'd say after.
Go ahead, don't hit me.
They'll be here at 10. What time is it now?
So hoping the
But
dice god
take it.
frowns on you again.
And they-
Well, I'm gonna go a little more work.
This is gonna be significantly harder now.
Drinking my water. For real.
Where's the bike? I need the bike now, right now. Where's my bike? Where's my bike? Damn it.
almost.
If I don't see the other play.
He still can play it. That's the 6-1, huh? Okay. Where the hell do I want to be? Tiptoe through the tulips, huh? That has some promise, doesn't it? But Thank you. Always nice to get on the board.
I'll let you on the board a little bit. I'm not gonna give you 4. Try not to give you 4.
Well, something with Delta Gamma. It's ice cold water.
We'll see.
I drink it. Timing.
Give me something.
I'm gonna give you
All
something.
right. See what I can do with it.
Oh my god. Shouldn't have given you something.
Well now.
There's no more. This is our last.
I'm gonna try this one. I don't like it, but I'm gonna
Ooh.
try.
I did not think you were going to take this one, I must say. All right. This is just straight blitz, isn't it? Okay.
did think I had you.
Yes.
Right.
I can appreciate that.
I know that things happen a lot more often than you think they do. Like when you pull up that, really, they win 20% here? It's like, well, yeah, okay.
We're nobody? Thanks, guys.
I only saw that. I see how you got it. Okay. So, David, are we locking the room at night to leave our boards here?
We are.
Okay. We're gonna look for better light. Does that have glare?
shouldn't be thinking about it.
Now, the only thing is that I have ace 12 full spot. Right. So it's up to you at that time, whether you use any of those rolls to buy some checker, perhaps, with those monies. If that's eight or four rolls.
These are dead two heads. The ace was the ace three dark, the ace three red. So that's what
But that's possible.
when I got these BS and changed it to where I allowed you to draw those ones, they still
So
were
it's
full.
whatever.
I have these like this.
Okay.
I think so. In the tournament when I do here, I'll try and
Use these
set these
microphones
up like that.
with that, and let's test it. And if it works, we just keep it set up over there.
Right.
And you're gonna bring some more batteries. Okay, I'll see, if you text me, I'll remember to do it. And, so that's how we're doing the streaming. And I'll get listed in there early. If the streaming goes smooth.
Right. One of the hurdles is gonna be pushing out some of Jimmy commentary because matching up with those is gonna be
Right.
yeah. Like I can feature two of Jimmy and Lizzie
I was ready to,
Big church.
if we're here by, there's a PM at 8:30. So I would say,
Did you get the big fat one?
No, he gave us a couple more beers.
well, do we have,
Suzanne reads it. You can understand what happens. Yeah, that's crazy.
is there a hot spot?
Yes. Good.
Got one of those guys?
So do you need help, you guys? Cause I'm getting all good. I need help. I'm gonna leave my board here for the first time because he's gonna lock the room.
I don't think I've ever seen so many cameras running through 9 cameras.
He'd be accurate.
There's a lot of cameras here.
It's like running the room.
Well, that's the streaming.
That would have been nice.
So I think we got this streaming.
I would have only just taken one of those.
I can understand that.
Now, let's say you were gonna show him when it's about crap.
Well, I have a beer math problem for you guys. So here's the problem. Very simple problem. Yeah, very simple. You have a cone-shaped glass.
I can't help you.
Let's say half full. How far up the glass do you spin it?
Well, that's why I said that.
Cone shape, half full.
Doesn't matter.
Well, obviously it's a glass profile. So this is a full.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah, I don't know, you put it like
no, no, I got it.
kind of sticking.
So that's real easy.
Yeah, Mike, just say anything, Joe.
So you gotta.
Say anything. It's like, no, don't even try and get me to say anything.
It's half full. It's half full with
Well, there, you're asking what percentage of that is from the top to the bottom, the linear.
From the bottom up.
Yeah, okay.
And how far up does it go? It was a big number I was like, it was.
75%. You get 25% of the
I don't know what the 5 or 6% was on that.
Right.
Yeah, you're
It's 75% total.
But I would still like prefer you a little. I probably would. I do. And when you're down to less people, and I've had in the last 3 meetings, I really enjoyed.
So I go over?
Yeah. But when you roll, and that's
75%.
why I say more than you roll. I do a lot of it. Yeah, he's over 5 grand. I can handle that.
See,
The problem is the last 22 holes.
well, that doesn't matter.
If you remember before, you probably heard me say.
So what's the answer?
I didn't remember, but I remember I related somehow.
It's not 66-33.
But it's more than that, so you don't have, you wouldn't have to. Who's closing?
25% range.
You'll be able to turn on. I'm not sure what the second was outside. So that was back in the day. Well, and there, we tied. It was in between us two. No, Scotty, what we do? We guess. Scotty, we make a guess. And said, no, Scotty, let's cut the difference in half. And then we like, holy shit.
Well, what is
only
the
2
answer?
people ever nailed it. No, Benjamin nailed it. And then Scotty Rivera ran out and split the difference and then nailed it. It's 79 point something.
No shit.
And our Benjamin didn't, of course, get it exact. I mean, well, it's 79 point something.
Way. Well, he knows. He knows.
79 point something. So the answer is it's the cube root of 1/10.
No shit.
Yeah.
Because that's the code. The distance, circle, pi, and then you reduce something. They got to be, right?
You can divide it.
Right.
Nobody knows the formula over here.
Well, we did when we were in 6th grade.
No, you did not. You in 6th grade, you did not know the formula.
We did have all that.
No, I mean, I know. To me, it wasn't like that instant beat that our game was. Well, of course.
Oh, it's by your right foot.
Being in the bar business a long time,
See it bends that way.
every time.
Not the bartender, bartender.
Right, so what? Take these two dividers that you have, it's there, and it's this high and here. And you make a bet, you win every freaking time. The way you prove it is go grab your straw from the bar with paper in it. You put is taller, the circumference of the height. No, I'm talking about the height. It's a circular tall. Well, visually, you're anchored on it being taller, so what is it? It's there.
The circumference is 33% more than everything.
I mean, easier to begin with.
Yeah.
Oh, here, if you took a piece of paper around this.
Basically, it's half full with the ice. Oh, yeah. So there's still ice in it, but you don't have the ice. Well, the ice is just, well, no, not the drink. You drunk half and the ice is still there.
No, that's
Drink is mostly.
But do you see this glass here? It would be the same. If you took a string around this here, the circumference will be 1/2 almost of a glass like that. So people would say, no.
Hoof
This
beats
here
getting louder.
this height of the circle, which is higher.
All of those. That's what kills me about beer glasses. Something like this.
Yeah.
The blazing short and short.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, well,
You Boston short board.
I'm missing a lot.
Right.
It's not like I'm doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically,
That's your beer.
I get people to
Oh, yeah.
because of business.
Right. Well, that's right.
We're all trivia then. I thought
It's not the same beer.
Love that.
I thought it was, yeah, what the.
So what do you want to do? One third pi r cube. A night.
Pi r cube.
But none of that stuff matters.
Right.
Well, it's just, because the problem.
Go through this again.
It's just a proportion.
these plays are right at the match score. I don't know.
What it looks like, you know, into visualizations that, you know, I wasn't too far down the path, like, then the rest of it was bad decisions.
Yes. What some people do when they disappear, there's like, much, well, that's why isn't it like it's funny, I'm tough to go like this, but then they'll election people, they like really, the farmers that go to the back.
I've never seen it going like that.
Yeah, they go kind of like up, and then they kind of widen, and then they go.
Oh,
Yeah,
the flutes,
and that,
the hurricane you're talking.
but then once you get past that base part,
The hurricanes, the Guinness got that. You get their, if you get Guinness pictures, it'll go like this and ball and go up.
like if you take 12 ounce Hennessy, and you pour it into like a classic beer tub, you pour it in with salt, it's still pretty loose.
Yeah,
Like, and you can tell that the people normally serve you with maybe like an ounce of one and they give you the first
yeah, it's big. Well, Guinness is gonna pour right
and they don't
up.
care. You know bars, they'll run you through the whole smash. It's just a little.
I watched her try to make a phone call off the girl here when she does it. Bullshit phone.
Hey man,
See, this is fake.
well, with Eric, she could really, the phone kept busy when she lost it. And she built up like a phone, and then she's like, listen, you pulled me up with this one.
Somewhere in between.
So I thought it was funny, because I noticed, and they're like, yeah. So you don't, when people do stuff and you can't see, you never know. No,
Call the number.
That's messed up.
We never did. Call the
Pull
number.
it up, you gotta pull it up.
No, call number 3.
Oh, I was right. That was at the time.
I didn't say it. So you said it's weighted to the one in the front.
Almost.
I was calling one.
Well, no, I was gonna do this because someone was in office, when they get, true or false.
True or false?
You can bet any number you want, but you can't take
You all
order.
know the dice is rigged.
What are the regulations for dice, please?
Yeah.
I didn't tell you, well, it's by preference, precision dice, but if you wanna play with them, you can play with whatever you want, it's like,
Here's my dice.
these are my dice, baby.
The key is you gotta be able to dig bigger, in the rules, they come.
You bring like a garbage bucket here, well, look at two buckle buckets.
Yeah, 20-foot tall bat.
No, you just bring like a big, 40-gallon garbage thing.
Oh, toss it, call, yeah, no.
Actually, I wanted to joke around and say someone can get like free transcription services if they roll like, if they roll a 2 or a 4.
Is there no proof?
Oh, no, not 2 and a 4, not the 4.
Oh, I didn't realize
Like a
that.
2 or a 3.
It doesn't have, it does have such a one.
Funny, if I was playing a weak player at the score, I would double now.
I think it's more likely to go
just, just because the game's gonna
Be weird.
So wait, what do you got, air valve?
Yeah. But if you wanna get money, I'll give you like 18% to roll like the least.
Well, can you get a one
If you
with
wanna
this,
roll any
with
number
this
that's
pump
on
there?
there.
So one will come down.
Some of the others land sometimes. but
4.
Not that often.
no, I want to be spread.
There's one.
Oh, we have a winner. Where'd you get a one? Over what?
That's fine, so someone would have won.
How does mine play?
Oh my God.
So, why is the 4 gonna come up more often?
Well,
The other side is the 1 with the weight.
This has a little flat side.
Look at the other side. There's the weight. And
Oh,
you've
the
got
1 or a 4. Both is even.
Right.
But the other ones are a little
No,
harder.
but the question is the weight will go down.
It seems like
See?
a carnival
Look,
game for me.
it's a 4. The
It's a
weight
carnival
is
game.
on the one side.
It's a total carnival game.
Well, no. This is, how can it not fall to the lower part because you've got more weight here?
Oh, well, yeah.
Right?
Oh,
So, right.
maybe, yeah, I don't
Wow.
Almost, because, almost.
That might get you into Whopper land.
That, well, except that that's not hidden. Everybody saw that but me. Oh, shoot.
Oh, let's see. What do I have anything now?
Silliness.
But it's 12 for you.
Right?
Should I double you just because you
Just
made
because
me
I'm tilted.
play?
No, I know.
I don't really have anything yet. Now I might.
Guaranteed that's the worst play I've made this weekend.
I know the next one will be swapped, so I was thinking that. And then
Let's hope
three
it's
people tied for either you
just
get
this
three people
week
tied for
so
second,
far.
third, or fourth, or four people tied for second, or fourth. So it's gonna be seven.
You know it's coming.
I'm passing.
Just out of frustration.
I think it's actually a pass, but
I understand.
oh, that's horrible. I just completely thought my fours were blocked. Oh, but no. They were complete. You rolled a joker and thought it was an anti-joker. That's great. All right.
Okay.
11, 11.
11.
Okay.
Actually got this far. Hard to believe.
All
I've got several chips that have a number.
The signs, I commented. That's
Because I got the
signs
answer
are-
on those comments.
Hey, by the way.
Hey, Joe, we got the answer on the possible notices, right? I love the way we went to the restaurant, the woman's like, excuse me, sir, is Mr. Roofer having?
right. Good match.
And he took off his shirt to look for.
If you're not going to double me, I'll
I'll
double
double you.
you. Well, plus I.
You got some.
I actually
You have a
some-
market loser or something.
Maybe two of them. Yeah.
Oh,
So we're at DMP. Huh? All right.
Have you no etiquette?
Let's play the DMP game.
Run until they stop you.
Well, then you return and then you look like, oh, good. I will help you.
He said, keep going, baby. Keep going, baby. Do it all.
But if we, but then.
Yeah, sorry about the commentary thing. We had a plan of like, where we're stopped, we make these reservations. Who wins the place last year and then set it up. The cog gets important.
How's this? Do that.
That's why I figured I would do it.
So can we keep one table like this to keep the shooting things up? So we'll put one back and we'll keep one table. Because we want to do like. Well, I have a YouTube channel, I have a lot of people that watch stuff.
I could just change it to.
So we're kind of
6 builders if I come up.
Is that enough?
That's enough to scare me.
So we'll do this here, like this could be the stream. If you want it, that's the one. No. We're gonna get rid of that tape. We have a stream here.
She gets responsible if you don't want to do
Okay.
that. There's a nice guy. We had a conversation.
We have to mark these out. Whenever, we definitely guarantee that the streams have people, because you will stream your matches, and I'll stream my matches. And we'll play each other, and I'll stream his matches.
You could, you want to put, I want you to take it. Which, I want you to do it right.
Yeah, tomorrow. So we'll reduce it a little bit now, and then we'll refine it more. Because we get very confused, right, because we play a lot of tournaments. I think people are excited. This is more than enough. Oh, yeah, the tournament is here, it's like last, or like noon. But it's even more, it has more focus.
Well.
Really promenades it more.
Where are those shoes I'm looking for?
I just do this on both.
Yeah, so found a lot of pickups along the way so far, but
What kind of pickups? Like far from this kind of having a hard
far.
Doesn't leave me anything to play with, does it? Alright, what's the plan here?
Bringing them swimming links, buy some good summer fitter equipment, and once you second that battery,
I'm just telling you, good stream commentary for guys like commentary.
I understand.
This guy's like, he's got like all the shit going on.
No, baby steps. Those here, this is foundation is set. Location is decent.
Good stuff, good foundation.
The biggest one is the pick well. The important thing is pick the hooks well. He's working with us. It's not infighting ready fish. It's water or ice or hyper. It doesn't matter.
No, that's key. I mean, it's key because the tendency now for hotels, like
I'm
it's less
sure
staff.
you had
No,
subscribed.
oh, it's less staff, so they're allowing the customer leeway to grab what they need for resources. That's good.
It's
And I
huge.
realize they suffered a huge
Is
loss.
there a plan?
Jerry had
We're in the bar right now.
Jerry had
It's really tough because good set, they're gonna be
Unless
open
I
here
make
and there,
it,
and
it
all of
just
these have
looks
laws, and you see the people working there, and
what happens if I do
not
this?
doing it, but they're still really friendly. It's kind of like a familiar face. When it first
very sporting.
Nope.
Some sport.
There's a sporting thing. Wow. What am I supposed to do here?
We're all today. We're all like,
It's
right. But we don't assume it. I say that, but I don't really think it. Like I don't think I'm gonna die tomorrow.
No, but we're all like,
I know it's all a probability. But it'd be tragic. But for me, it's tragic.
okay. I think it's let you come in.
I'll bet against that play.
Okay.
Not that there's much equity. Right?
I have a couple of chapters I need to do, and I choose 9. You at least
I think that may be the problem. If I clear that, you have to jump. It's hard for you to park there.
Yeah.
It's hard for you to park there.
Take a man off and leave more shots.
Yeah.
That's why I was betting against it.
Yep. You've got me convinced. I'll
I think I've seen the position before, actually. I sort of remember it.
surrender Ferguson.
she went to nothing. Then she's back. Then she went to back. Like she's threw back and then threw.
Good match. Good match, sir.
Disabled doesn't mean you get. I don't know what it was. It's like, okay, you weren't pledging allegiance.
I'm not.
You're not doing something else.
I'm not.
Sorry,
I buy smithereens of flag. Yeah, no, well, she's organizing. This building.
Oh, that's crazy.
I was wondering,
No,
if Jerry knows something I don't know.
No, Jerry dropped and said those dumpsters were blocked.
Do it, but
Well, then I saw the order, I'm like, as soon as I hit the clock, it's like, oh, the true nature of the positions is the complete. No, no. I was like, wait, I don't know, I don't.
I was like in and then out and then in.
That's one of those where I thought they were blocked.
You analyze some of my terrible match play
I
today.
don't know. Do you want to sit down and play a game? Have something?
Oh yeah, for sure.
What do you want to play?
$1 million.
DMT or
From 11.
Is that some kind of fancy course lesson?
I can't play launch. I can play like this.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm working.
Jerry dump off? Did Jerry dump off?
No, I don't know lunch. I can do like you want to do?
I mean, you live over there, you might as well be the dump.
I couldn't finish.
You tried your best. If I may say, reservation is not allowed by policy.
From about. We just got that. We missed here. And then I was. And I said.
Jerry,
I was really miserable that I couldn't get close.
come on, why don't you not like that? I mean, why you like Jim? Because he obviously didn't see it.
Yeah, but you're not finishing the game. That's the thing.
I couldn't do it. I wasn't being mean. And I slowly started